In this session, I'm going to solve problems from 7 to 12 that are given on page number 418 through 420 of this book, right? Just by the way, in case you need help, my email address is sparkat@hotmail.com and my telephone number is 00971 52401 5331. If you need help in any topic, whether you are in any grade or board or any book in mathematics and or statistics or SET, GRE, GMAT, etc., or even if you are doing PhD for your research, in mathematics, I can help you. So let us start. Question number 7 is on page number 418. There a parallelogram is drawn A, B, C, D. This side is 5, on the diagonal is 3. This is a right angle. We are required to find the area of ABCD. ABCD. Okay. The possible answers are 12, 15, 18, 20. And the answer cannot be found using the given information. Okay. Now, because ACD is a right angle triangle, this side, which is perpendicular, is 3. This side is 5. So this side must be 4. Okay. Now, there is a formula for finding the area of a triangle, because the required area, namely area of ABCD, is twice the area of these two triangles. So let us find the area of this triangle, and we will multiply that area by 2 and get the required area. By the way, the formula is this. Area of a triangle is equal to the square root of S, half also I think, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, where S is equal to, this half is not here, A plus B plus C divided by 2. In our triangle, you can take A, B, C like that. So we have got 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 2. So this is equal to 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this formula will give me the square root of 6 times S minus A. Okay, so this is my A. So that will be 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. S minus B, well, this is my B. 6 minus 4 is 2. And S minus C, this is my C. So this will be 1. Okay. Now, the square root of 6 times 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. Because 6 times 3 is 18, times 2 is 36. And the square root of 36 is 6. So, this is the area of triangle ACD, and therefore the area of the parallelogram ABCD is 12. So this is the answer. I hope you understood, right? Let us move on to problem number 8. The baking time of a certain thing, whatever, is at least 50 minutes, but not more than 60 minutes. Now, these two words, at least 50, means this 50 is to be included. And not more than 60, it means 60 is also included. So I can say T is less than or equal to 60 and is greater than or equal to 50. Now there is a word used in this problem, and this is within, right? So I'll talk about this word later on as we solve the problem. But I'm sure you know that absolute value means whatever is within these two vertical lines, whether positive or negative, we take the positive value only. So for this left hand side to be equal to 5, my b minus 5, this is a by the way, b minus 5 can be equal to plus, this is 55, sorry, can be equal to plus 5. It can also be equal to minus 5. Because if this quantity is 5, the magnitude is 5. And if this quantity is negative 5, still the magnitude is 5. So this is what it means. B minus 55 can be 5, it can be minus 5. If we take the plus value and transfer minus 55 on the other side, so I will get B is equal to 5 plus 55, and that will give me 60. And if I take the negative value, then I will have B minus 55 is equal to negative 55. If I transfer this to the other side, I will have B equal to minus 5 plus 55, and that will give me 50. Now, if 50 and 60 are to be included, then A is the answer. But if by this word within they mean more than 50 and less than 60, then let us see which one of these is the answer. Okay, so I will continue like this with the 4 inequalities, namely B, C, D, and E. Okay, right. I need another sheet of paper. Okay, now I consider the second one. Please try to understand this one. If you understand this one, then you will have no difficulty in understanding these three. So I'll spend reasonable amount of time on explaining this to you. So this is modulus b plus 55 less than 5. Okay, so this is choice number B. Modulus b plus 55 is less than 5. Okay, which means that if b plus 55 is less than 5, still this inequality holds, or if it is greater than minus 5, still this inequality holds. Let us take an example to convince you. This is not a proof, but to convince you. Less than 5 means, let us take 4. Okay, so if this quantity is 4, I mean positive 4, absolute value of 4 is 4, and 4 is less than 5, so this is working. And this should be greater than minus 5, so let us take minus 4. If I write minus 4 here in place of b plus 55, the absolute value will be 4, and 4 is less than 5, so this is also working. I hope this point must be clear to you. If I draw a number line, and write 5 here and make a hollow circle, which means this is not included because we do not see sign of equality here. And this is 0 and this is -5. Here also this is a hollow circle because equality sign is not there and -5 is not included. So this b plus 55 is here. Okay. Right. Let us consider this inequality. If b plus 55 is less than 5, then b must be less than 5 minus 55, and 5 minus 55 is -50. So b must be less than -50. Okay. Now, -50 will be somewhere here, and less than -50 will be even further down. If we consider this inequality, so I can write it as b plus 55 is greater, this is greater than -5. If I transfer this to the other side, I will get, this will become negative, and I will get b must be greater than -60. Okay, and -60 is to the left side, left of this -50. So this cannot be considered as an answer. Okay, now, as I told you that if you understand this very well, then the other ones will not be difficult to understand. So let us do C part, D part, and E part. Okay, so C part is what? B plus 55 absolute value is greater than 5. Okay, which means what? B plus 55 can be greater than 5. This is positive and will be less than -5. As before, we consider this inequality. That will give me B greater than 5 minus 55, that is B greater than -50. I hope you remember the number line here. Okay. And if we consider this inequality, that tells me B plus 55 is less than -5. If I transfer this to the other side, I will get B less than -5 minus 55, which means B is less than -60. So this cannot be the answer. Okay? Because B is less than -60, time cannot be negative. Okay, let us see what is D. So D is modulus of B minus 55 is less than 5, which means B minus 55 will be less than 5 or greater than -5. As before, let us consider this inequality. That will give me B less than 60. Less than 60. So this is okay. Let us consider this inequality, which says B minus 55 is greater than -5. I transfer this to the right and I will get B greater than -5 plus 55. In other words, B is greater than 50. This is also correct. So the answer is D. Now, because we have found the answer and we also know how to deal with this inequality, I mean all of these inequalities, So I am not going to do this. If you are interested in doing, you can do it. But we have found the answer as D. But D will be the answer if by this word within, I mean to the left of 60 and to the right of 50. That is not touching the boundaries. That is not including the equality sign. But if, as per the statement in the question, it should be 50 or more, but not more than 60, this would mean that you can take 50 as well as 60. In that case, A will be the answer. I hope the point must be clear to you. So the answer is A. Let us move on to the next problem. Which is number 9. Number 9. Number 9 is very easy. If you add up all these numbers, you will get 6x divided by 2 is equal to 6. Right? Now, you can cancel 6 from both sides and you will be left with 1. I am transferring this 2 on the other side, so I will get x is equal to 1 times 2, which means x is equal to 2. So the answer is 2. Okay, I hope this is clear. Let us move on to question number 10. This is very interesting question. When n is divided by 5, the remainder is 4. Let me write a few examples, like 9, like 14, like 19, like 24, like 29, etc. Okay. If you divide any one of them, these numbers, by 4, the remainder will be by 5. By 5, the remainder will be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay? Okay. When n is divided by 4, the remainder is 3. Okay? Let us write a few examples here also. The remainder is 3. So, for example, 7. For example, 11. For example, 15. For example, 19, 23, 27, etc. If you divide 7 by 4, the remainder will be 3. 11 by 4, the remainder would be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So, now did you notice that this number 19 is of interest to us? Because when you divide this by 5, the remainder is 4. Divide by 5, the remainder is 4. And if you divide 19 by 4, the remainder is 3. By 4, the remainder is 3. So 19 is of our interest. So this is the answer. 19 is the answer. But if you add any multiple of 4 and 5 to 19, that number will also have the same property. That is, when you divide that number by 5, you will get the remainder as 4. And when you divide that number by 4, you will get the remainder 3. So 19 has been checked. Let us add 20. We will get 39. And you can quickly check. When 39 is divided by 5, the remainder is 4. And when 39 is divided by 4, the remainder is 3. You can also check 59, 79, and 99. Let me check 99. When 99 is divided by 5, you will get 1 here, 5 here, 4 is the remainder. We bring down 9. 5 9s are 45, and the remainder is 4. Let us divide 99 by 4. We will get 4 2s are 8. The remainder is 1. We bring down 9. 4 4s are 16. And you can see that the remainder is 3. Likewise, you can check 39, 59, 79 also. So these are the answers, because what is are possible values of n? N is to be within less than 100 or greater than 0. So 19, 39, 59, 79 and 99. These are the answers. Let us move on to number 11. In number 11, we have got two lines L1 and L2 and they are parallel. This is the figure. This angle is of 110 degrees. These two angles are equal. This is angle Y and we are required to find the value of Y. Okay. Now, first, if this angle is of 110 degrees, what about this angle? So 110 plus 2x, x plus x is 2x, is equal to 180. I'm sure you know this. When two lines are parallel and this is the transversal, then the sum of these two angles is 180. Okay. Now, I transfer this on the other side and I will get 2x is equal to 180 minus 110. 180 minus 110 is equal to 70. So if 2x is equal to 70, x is equal to 35. So this angle is 35. And again, because these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal, so this angle is also 35. Now, I'm sure you know that these two angles, namely 35 and y, the sum of these two angles is 180. So y plus 35 is equal to 180. If you transfer this on the other side, you will get y is equal to 180 minus 180 minus 35. This is 0. And 180 minus 35 is how much? This is 5 and this is 4. 45. So, no, this is 1 also, sorry. So it is 145. I hope it is clear. This angle is of 145 degrees. I hope it is clear to you. Okay. Let us move on to question number 16. If x square is equal to 16 and y square is equal to 4, what is the maximum possible value of x minus y whole square? Okay. If x square is equal to 16, then x can be plus 4 as well as minus 4. And if y square is equal to 4, then y can be plus 2 as well as minus 2. Take the square root here, take the square root here. So, x minus y, the maximum value could be 6 and the minimum value could be minus 6. Why? How? If you take x is equal to minus 4 and y is equal to plus 2, then x minus y is minus 6. If you take x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 2, then x minus y is equal to 6. Well, whether this is plus 6 or minus 6, square will be 36. So that is the answer. What is the maximum possible value of x minus y whole square? 36. I hope you have followed this. Well, you have seen this before. So I wish you good luck.